Hello.
Can you tell us your name?
My name's Cathy Larson. I am the manager of clinical operations for a neonatal intensive care unit at Advocate Children's Hospital. I grew up in Hyde Park, which is a neighborhood on the south side of Chicago. It's very academic, very diverse, really beautiful. And I also grew up, my father lived in Freeport, Illinois, which was northwestern Illinois, very rural. You know, we didn't have to lock any doors or lock our cars up. So very different vibes between the two. I think some of my biggest interests came from my family. They're very intellectual, and reading was a big thing. And I love to camp, so I was part of Girl Scouts, and I think that really had a can-do attitude and figuring out things, which I think, figures into becoming a nurse ultimately. I started my career in marketing and publishing, and I decided to change my career and went towards nursing, which was a big leap of faith. I knew that I wanted to help people in a different way. I think there were several factors that led me to nursing. I just really admired the nurses that I met. I thought that we had synergy in terms of the way we looked at life. They're very tough, they're very compassionate, empathetic, and they get things done. And I wanted to be a part of that tribe. A big part of nursing is believing in things that may not seem possible to others, that you believe you can get your patient to an optimal state if we do these things. You believe that you can help your hospital get to a certain place even though it seems impossible right now. So I think I take those things from my mother. She's a strong personality. In terms of a historical figure who I love, Florence Nightingale. I never get tired of Flo. She reduced the mortality rate in the Crimean War so significantly with what seemed like really simple changes. I feel that past nursing leaders have influenced me significantly. I really believe that mentorship is important in nursing, and I preach that to my team all the time. So I think what inspires me is my team. When I am feeling frustrated, when I am feeling down, I go out and I round on my team and I see what they're doing and I see them taking care of patients and doing wonderful things. And I'm able to sit and talk to them and laugh and joke with them and also help solve their problems. And that's what inspires me to keep going. I have a wonderful support system of friends and family, but at the end of the day, as a nurse, you have to have your own internal motivation or you will not be able to continue. It is very, very hard to be a nurse no matter what you're doing, and you have to be passionate about it and want to do that work. There are several things that are crucial to the job that are misunderstood. One is that nurses never give up. We never give up on our patients. We will keep fighting in very polite ways, usually, to get what we want. And if we see there's an opportunity in the plan of care, my nurses will go through every route to get that fixed. So one of the ways that I will try to take a break and re-energize is by reaching out to one of my NICU leaders. I have a wonderful leadership team and they see things in a very different way than I do. They have different roles. As a result, I think they help me reframe things. So I will go on a coffee date with, one of my other leaders, and she'll usually help me see things in a different way than I did before. I think the biggest lesson that I've learned in nursing, and something I would definitely recommend to the next generation of nurses, is to keep showing up. It seems like a really deceptively simple thing to say, but it's actually very hard to do because nursing is hard. There are a million ways to be a nurse, but every single nurse is doing something impactful to either a direct patient, to an entire community, to a team.